recap here on JNL Football Talks. Welcome again. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay in touch and in tune with everything that's happening in the NFL, from injuries to storylines to stats and everything else in between. Man, it's been a crazy season, right? We already know that. It's been completely unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen the next game. We don't even know what's going to happen at the end of the season, but that's the beauty of this sport, especially this year, man. I honestly have no idea who's going to the Super Bowl, and I think that is the funnest part of all of this. Don't you agree, Bill?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Buffalo, New York Giants, Bills, Chiefs.
I definitely see that happening, and I think all of them will end up winning the Super Bowl all at one time. I think it's going to end up happening. But, one team I don't see getting there, Vel, would be the Steelers right now. Steelers went up against Titans this past week, guys, and, it did not go as I thought it would, even though they did win. I saw that there were some weaknesses on the team that I knew before. And I know that there were certain things that the coaching staff did, like having Matt Canada be on the sideline rather than being up above, and that seemed to work out a little, at least for the first couple drives. But I am still on the fence with Kenny Pickett, man. There's something there that is not there yet. So my predicted score with Titans against Steelers was 28-17, and I actually had Titans winning instead of the Steelers. I was wrong, unfortunately. The actual final score was 20-16 Steelers. Like I said, Kenny Pickett, he was okay, but I would say in this game more than anything else, Will Levis looked more like a rookie than he did a couple weeks ago when he had that 4 touchdown showing. So we went 262, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception with a 66.4 passing yard rating. It wasn't too good. It wasn't too good. And look, this is only his second game, right? So he's going to have those issues. I completely expect that. But Kenny Pickett, 150 yards and a touchdown and no picks. I get it, but just 150 yards. It's a little rough, especially because Najee didn't have the biggest game either. So something has to give with Kenny Pickett. I don't think they move on from him now. He's not doing terribly, but he just has to get over this proverbial hump to get to the next level. So going forward, I still believe in the Titans. I think Will Levis is your starter going forward, and it seems like they already made that decision. Ryan Tannehill will back up, and then you have what's his name? I forgot his name already.
Levi?
Man, he's
Levi?
Who?
Levi?
Levi. Yeah, Levi Strauss. No, I'm kidding. It's I forgot his name. It'll come back to me, but he's going to be third string. Malik Willis. There we go. Malik Willis.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to be third string now. And we'll see what happens to him in his career, because I think he's still only 1 year younger than Will Levis, so he still has some years on that rookie contract. So maybe Matt Canada is turning the page now here, because we saw some flashes from Kenny Pickett earlier on, and then it just kind of fizzled out. So we'll see what happens with both teams going forward.
Do you think, with the way Pickett's been playing, do you think that he has now been promoted to second string quarterback, and they just need to go to get not a rookie, but probably a veteran somewhere?
Maybe not this year. I think maybe next year you start thinking about that, whether you want to franchise tag him or sign him to a long-term deal or find somebody in the draft. They have quite a few quarterbacks who will be coming out, not this upcoming season, but the following, that might be able to give a spark to the Steelers that might fit them a little bit better. But, only time will tell. I don't think they should give up on Kenny yet. He's still young. He's still, they're still trying to get it all together. And I think if they do get another offensive coordinator, it may slow down his progress. But again, it depends on who the coordinator is. It depends on what sort of progress he makes going forward. There's still a lot of games left, man. So
Yeah.
there's still a lot of time to see if you can help.
Oh yeah, we're halfway in this. Yeah, okay, yeah, halfway in the
Yeah.
season.
Still got about 8 or 9 games left. So we're
It's
still
gonna
got a
get
lot.
crazy. I swear around week 15. Just watch how crazy it's gonna get.
It's gonna get wild, and I can't wait.
Christian McCaffrey's gonna become black. He's gonna turn black.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see his skin changing.
Then Trevor Lawrence is gonna grow wicks. Like it's a lot of random stuff is gonna happen.
Sounds like witchcraft, but yeah, okay, I could go with that.
You know, like the Florida things, the wicks is like dreads, but like like that. They're gonna start growing those. He's gonna grow those.
I can see that. Yeah.
David Carr's gonna have cornrows.
Right.
A lot of random stuff is gonna happen.
Seems like Twilight Zone. Seems like Twilight Zone. What do you got?
All right, game I got is Dolphins and Chiefs.
It's a good game.
My prediction was 31-17. I had the Dolphins winning this for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I thought Tyreek Hill was going to cook.
Yeah.
Kind of didn't, but anyway, but he didn't. But I thought they were going to win. Score was 14-21 Chiefs. All right, now, in my opinion, both of these teams are really similar. It's crazy. It's interesting to see which team is going to go further in the playoffs because they're so similar, in my opinion. You know, Dolphins is number 1 in the AFC West. Chiefs is number 1 in the AFC. Dolphins is number 1 in the AFC East. Chiefs is number 1 in the AFC West. So, you know, they're similar, in my opinion. And Tua and Patrick Mahomes' performances, they did good. You know what I'm saying? They were pretty similar. Like Patrick Mahomes threw for 185, Tua threw for 193. So they pretty much were similar in that case. And pretty much it was pretty even game, really. It was really nothing to really say. Tyreek Hill had 62 yards. He didn't do much. I don't know. I expected a lot more. I expected like a crazy ass amount of yards. And who is it? And whatchamacallit? And Noah Gray had like 34 yards receiving, so he did all right. But like I said, it was a pretty similar game. I think what was a difference maker is Mostert, whatever his name is. Yeah,
Mostert.
Yeah, he pretty much cooks. So I think that's what makes the difference maker. Nothing really to go by, really. Chiefs won, but even with this loss by the Dolphins, I still think the Dolphins are still going to go pretty far. If not, like this loss really didn't do anything. There's really nothing to say. This loss really didn't do much. They're still number 1. I think they're both still number 1, bro.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think, you know, I think the one thing we learned is that the Chiefs aren't that superpower that they were a couple years ago. And I don't know if it's just Tyreek. You know, it could be a combination of Tyreek and Eric Bieniemy, but there seems to be they're not as strong, and it doesn't mean that they're not going to catch fire later on in the season, start blowing out teams. And Pat Mahomes looks like Pat Mahomes of old.
Yeah.
But they seem to just kind of be getting away with some of these wins. Yeah.
Another thing is Travis Kelce didn't do shit this game. He only got like 14 yards, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Look, if any, whoever Chiefs go against next week, I hope that opponent is looking at this game film to try to see who do we shut down. Because really, you're absolutely right. It seems like we doubled or tripled Travis Kelce, and they wanted to depend on like Rashee Rice or somebody else, maybe McCole Hardman or something to step up, and nobody did. So that's not really a good sign for the Chiefs.
They're not the same Chiefs, bro. They're even with they won, but I don't know. They're not the same. It's not the same. They're literally not the same Chiefs from last year. Like it's different now. It's weird. They're still trying to find themselves, bro.
I agree.
With this win.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, bro? They just won this game, and it's like, That's why I'm looking at all the stats and stuff. I'm like, there's nothing to really go on right now. It wasn't. It was all right. I looked at the game. It wasn't. What? It wasn't nothing crazy happened, bro. It was a easy win, I guess. But
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see what happens this upcoming week. I think Chiefs still need that convincing win, like the Bills had a couple weeks ago, and like some other teams have had this season, but they just haven't found it yet. And I think one team that I don't know. I don't know if it's a coaching thing or a scheme thing, but this team still, for me, hasn't found it yet. And again, it's weird for me saying that because they ended up winning. They ended up winning the game.
yeah,
But it was strange, man. It was strange. Well, actually, no. I take that back. They lost. They lost the game. I thought they were going to win. I thought it was going to be 21-10 Falcons when they played the Vikings this past week. I thought, because Josh Dobbs just got there, that he wasn't going to make as big as an impact, and the Falcons would have taken it and ran with it, and Taylor Heineke was starting, and you got Bijan Robinson, you got Pitts, you've got some weapons, Drake London. So I thought that they would put it all together. That did not happen. It was close though. It was close. Final score 31-28 Vikings. And I mean, it came down right to the end. I would say earlier on, the Pastronaut, as we call him now, he was struggling a little bit, which is to be expected. Those last few drives that resulted in that last touchdown for the Vikings offense really sealed the deal for me and told me that Josh Dobbs isn't just a flash in the pan type quarterback. He can come in, start immediately, and win you a few games, right? Now I don't know if he's a starter going forward anywhere per se. I thought the Jets would have been a good spot for him to be picked up right now because they're desperately in need of some sort of competent quarterback. But I think the Vikings could be a good home for him right now. Dobbs was 158 yards, 2 tutties, no picks, and a 101 pass rating, which is really incredible for a first timer in a brand new uniform, right? Just coming the week before. Taylor Heineke, my guy, he didn't play too poorly, right? He had 268 passing yards. He had a touchdown. He did have a pick with a 75.3 passer rating. So not too bad, but not enough to win. Going forward, I've asked this before. I'm gonna ask it again. I don't know why the Falcons are not using Bijan Robinson like you would use an out.
Yeah, what's wrong? Because I remember I was talking about him the first half of the season, like the first 4 or 5 games, and got injured, right? And then he came back, and they're not using him as much.
I don't know, and I think it's weird because we see it, right? And if you look at the Raiders this past week, they have a new coach, right, with Antonio Pierce, and they use Josh Jacobs more, right? Who would have thought, right? You have an incredible running back.
Yeah.
It's the same case here. He's a rookie, I get it, but you gotta use your weapons.
He was cooking.
He was. He should be. He should be cooking. He's that kind of.
Did he do anything this game?
He I think he had a little over 60 yards, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not bad though.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Nobody cares though.
It wasn't that good.
Nobody cares.
No, because it wasn't. So I'm looking at guys like Alvin Kamara, right? Like you see how the offense revolves around him as a player.
Yeah.
Same thing with Christian McCaffrey out in San Fran. It's like if he touches the ball that he can run all the way. And I feel the same way with Bijan, but he just doesn't get that love. I mean, even Travis Etienne for the Jags, he gets a lot of love, which he should because he's a great back. So, especially if you have a quarterback like Taylor Heineke, not to say that he can't go out and win you games, but even when you had Desmond Ridder in there, like use the weapon that you have in the backfield, especially if they're looking good. It seems simple, right? But for whatever reason,
when he was running the ball, I was like, "Oh shit, they should get this nigga the ball more." And
like almost every down, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, like they're my rivals, so don't give him the ball. But in a football standpoint, give that dude the ball, bro. Like if you give him the ball more, he's gonna cook.
Doesn't make
Hope
sense.
they don't though.
Nah,
But
I don't either. Not
he's
that it
gonna
matters.
cook though.
We're
Like,
not in our division, but
I don't know how they don't recognize it. It's crazy.
I don't either. I mean, look, the Vikings, I think, will continue to play through all of these games, similar to how the Cardinals played when Josh Dobbs was over there. They have a lot of fight in them. They'll continue to be competent. They'll win some more games.
Yeah.
Great coaching is in place there. You got to give kudos to their coaching staff because their coaching wins, which is hard to come by in the NFL.
Yeah.
They need some talent on defense, though. And the Falcons, I don't really know what to make of them right now. They need an identity, and identities are important in this league. So,
Okay.
what you got, man?
All right. Well, the next game, there's a little more fucking exciting game because I was, the last game I was drawing a blank because they were both so damn similar. All right, so there's like a shitty team against a better team. So, next game is Bears versus Saints. My predict score was 7-24 Saints. The score was actually 17-24 Saints. So, actually the Bears have more fight in them than I thought. Yeah, the first thing, this is based on Tyson Bagent because he had a shitty ass performance, but also what we're talking about is Taysom Hill. Bro, this nigga, do you know what the fuck he did at all by any chance?
No.
Anything? He's the first player since the 60s to score 10 more times than a passer, a runner, and a receiver. This nigga had.
So he scored 10 times as a passer, a runner, and a receiver.
Yeah, so basically he scored 10 times. He scored 11 times as a passer, 26 times as a runner, and 10 times as a receiver. He's the first person to do that shit.
How long has he been in the league? I don't know why I feel
because I remember him. I don't know what. I forgot what college, but I remember looking at him in college.
BYU, right? Was it BYU?
It was one of them. It was something. It was something. I just remember in college. I don't, like I said, you said BYU, I guess, whatever. I saw him in the college, and I just remember this motherfucker had the ball. He was a receiver. Then the next play, he was a quarterback. Like, he does that a lot. And he had a hell of a performance, bro. For rushing yards, Taysom Hill had 52 yards, rushing yards. Derek Carr, he's a starting quarterback, so he's the one that had most of the yards. He had 211 yards. Tyson Bagent, bro, he got 220 yards. He had more yards, but, he had to fight because he had 3 interceptions. Like, and if you like, like, he's not the quarterback. He's doing the traffic each time. Like, there was no reason why he shouldn't have threw the ball, bro. Like, he did not protect the ball at all in any way. The only thing that was good about the Bears, to be honest, is Deontay Foreman. He had 83 yards. Darrell Mooney had 82 yards. Besides that, bro, Tyson Bagent played horrible, bro. If you look at the game, bro, he did not look like his last game, bro. He was very nervous. He was running around everywhere, but they didn't block for shit, actually, too. DJ Moore had 44 yards, so he did something. The Saints defense, bro, they forced 5 turnovers, bro, overall, altogether, forced 5 turnovers. Pretty much the defense is what fucked them up, pretty much. What fucked the Bears up pretty much is the damn Saints defense. If the Saints keep playing like how they playing, bro, I'm gonna hate my division. To be honest, like, because I like the way the Saints play, even wearing this stupid jersey. Like, they play pretty good, can't lie. And just like what you said the last game, Falcons, they got a great running back. They just don't know how to use him, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Just run the ball. But, this is a good Saints win, bruh. And like I said, they breaking records with the quarterback, running back, receiver guy they got, So, man. What's up with the Bears? Don't know. Saints, keep doing what you're doing. The main thing about the Bears, bro, is they got to fix that quarterback position, bro. and I think their DBs suck. I think they suck. They need to get
They
better
might
DB.
suck a bit.
They might suck, but I don't know if I'm just saying it because like the Saints, they just they do that crazy offense shit. So who can stop that really?
Right.
But I think I think they need to get a better quarterback, probably better DBs. Main thing though, fix the quarterback position, please. Please do that.
Yeah, Bears have been looking for their franchise quarterback
ever since
with the Jay
the
Cutler
hell is his
days,
name that used to play for the what's that dude used to play for the Bears?
Rex Grossman, Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Rex Grossman, yes. Oh my God.
Going way back.
It's Rex Grossman.
Damn. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they need those people back. They need those guys.
Yeah. I guess it's tough. It's really tough to find your franchise quarterback. But golly, man, it's been some times now. I can't really talk that type of trash because we as Commander fans have been looking for one. But hear me out. I think we found our franchise quarterback. Listen to me now.
Davis, tell me.
Listen to me now.
All right.
For the very first time in J&L Football Talks history, stay with me.
What happened?
Commanders, Patriots, I predicted the score and the winning team correctly.
Woo! Damn, I thought I was going to be the first one to do it. Damn.
Let's go.
I was going to be the first one.
Final score, 20-17. Actual final score, 20-17.
I'm trying to do it.
Let's go. Unbelievable. I don't know what I get for it. I'll just get a round of applause. Thank you.
Yeah, you get a round of applause.
Thank you. I want to thank the Academy. No. All right, we're good. Well, what happened, right? So, number one, again, got the score and the winner correct. But most importantly, Sam Howell, man. He's our guy. He is our absolute guy.
Y'all found a quarterback.
Say again?
I said, damn, y'all found a quarterback, man.
We found our quarterback, man. And you know what's funny? He was on our roster for a little while. He was on our roster last year.
I remember his name.
Yeah, he was buried on the depth chart. But thanks to Taylor Heineke, which not even the coaching staff, let me just say that. Taylor Heineke was the one that said, hey, guys, I think you ought to start this guy here. Right? Taylor Heineke knew that he probably wasn't going to be with the Commanders for long. And he saw something in Sam Howell that I guess the fucking coaching staff did. So I know it's wild. So when he came in against the Cowboys and dominated them last year, that was his coming out party. But then this year, he's had some ups and downs, but in each and every of these games, he's the one that's been the one to keep us in it, man. 325 passing yards, tutty, and a pick. I know it's 88. He had an 88 passer rating, which is fine. We won the game.
Good.
It felt like our offense can outlast our defense. And for the first time in a very long time, it does not happen, man. It does not happen. And for the very first time, I could truly say that I am looking forward to all the games that we have left to play, because I feel like we have a chance now. We have a chance, Vel. It does not matter who we play. We have a chance because we can move the ball, right? We know how powerful offenses who can actually score are in the league right now. And we have a scoring offense. Now, our defense, there's still some things that we're trying to shake off a little, but we played well in this game as well against a Patriots defense that we already know, man. Belichick's a Hall of Fame coach. He's the guy that always runs these defenses. So to know that we were able to do that against that defense is nothing short of a miracle. Now, focusing on Mac Jones, unfortunately, they just don't have receivers. I get it, right? To make it to the NFL, you have to be great, but they're just not them right now. Mac Jones went 220 yards, a touchdown, a pick, and a 66.5 passer rating rather. Going forward, I still think whether we win or lose, we meaning the Commanders, we should still be looking for a new head coach and a new defensive coordinator next year. I do think that our head coach is already on our coaching staff, and Eric Bieniemy, I'd love to see him get a chance, especially because what he's been doing with this freaking offense, man. 325 passing yards against the Patriots defense. You know, Sam Howell is top 3, either top 3 or top 5 for sure, in passing yards this year. So, I mean, the dude is balling out. He's balling quietly. He's balling in silence because people aren't talking about it. So, yeah, I mean, Sam Howell's keeping us in games, as I said, man. Defense played inspired football even after losing our 2 pass rushers on the edges. So, speaking to them, you know, we'll see how Montez Sweat is with the Bears, and then we'll see how Chase Young is with the 49ers these upcoming games. But Patriots need to retool. I don't think they need to do a complete rebuild, but they need weapons at wide receiver. Maybe you give Mac Jones another year, because I think he has another one under his rookie deal. And see what he has, right? See what he has before you completely eliminate him. But I'm very, very confident that the Commanders will win a lot more games this year just because of Sam Howell and that offense.
Well,
what you got?
I have to, before I go to my next game, I have to say I am 200% jealous that you guys have found, you know, a quarterback, because, you know, we did all this to get a first round, and look at us. D-. All right. Damn, I'm so jealous. Damn, man. Y'all found.
You guys had Cam. Relax. You had Cam Newton, man.
I know. If it was me, I would have kept him.
Yeah. You guys should have. You should have never.
To be honest, because I'm such a crazy ass motherfucker, I would have kept. I would have kept Jake Delhomme, Cam Newton, Jonathan Stewart, DeAndre Williams. Everybody would have been injured. All right, so the next game.
Glad you put that in there, because you're absolutely right.
Next game we got here is Rams versus Packers.
Okay.
My predicted score 35-10 Rams. Score was 3-20 fucking Packers. Before going in though, I had the Rams. You know, I had the Rams winning.
Yeah. You
know, they were on. In my opinion, they were doing good. You know, I like Matthew Stafford. I like the way he plays. I like Cooper Coop. I don't care. I'm saying it wrong on purpose.
Cooper in a cup.
You know what I mean? Puka Nakua. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like the way the Rams play. But he got injured. So he got injured last game. So they had to put the rookie in, Brett Rippon. So, you know, when you got a rookie, I don't know. So, you know, when you got a rookie quarterback, you know, there's no, you know, they don't have the chemistry, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's going to do not good. But what's crazy is Jordan Love cooked. He was cooking.
Jordan Love cooked.
I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah.
And not only that, but also Packers defense, bro. They were 1-1. You know what I mean? One hand watch the other, yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? They were both 1-1, bro. Jordan Love got 228 yards, a touchdown. Aaron Jones was cooking. He got 73 yards and a touchdown.
Nice.
Luke Musgrave was cooking. He got 3 receptions, 51 yards and a touchdown. They were cooking, bro.
Awesome.
You know, the Packers, they broke their 4-game losing streak. Their offense was pretty perfect, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was perfect. I was trying to think of another word to think of. I was like, what can I say? It was perfect, bro. It was minor mistakes. I think they had like a sack. I think Jordan Love got sacked once, probably. So like, they were minor mistakes, like I said, but they were fucking perfect.
Nice.
Rams offense, even though they had, you know, I think he's a rookie. If I'm not mistaken. They had some sparks, but, you know, it was still underwhelming, bro. Like, you know, Matthew Stafford's impact is crazy. You know, like, with him being in there, to be honest, they probably would have won that game, bro. You know, Matthew Stafford, he makes a big impact, bro. Cooper Coop, bro. He only got 48 yards. I don't even know how much Nakua got. I don't even got her on here. I don't even know how much Nakua got. I don't even know. But, like, Cooper Coop only got 48 yards, bro. And usually he's in the 100-yard game type guy, if I'm not mistaken, I think.
Yeah.
And Yeah, but hopefully Matthew Stafford's healthy next game and they bounce back because I still believe in the Rams. Even though the Packers won this, I still believe in the Rams. Packers got lucky, bro. I don't know what happened. I didn't expect this from Jordan Love at all.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next game for the Packers. I don't know who they play. I think they got lucky. I don't know why I'm not believing in them. I don't think they're gonna do good next game. I don't know who they play. I don't know who they're gonna play. I don't know. I gotta look at but the Rams though, yeah, they can bounce back though. They can bounce back. Yeah, they can bounce back from this loss. Shout out to the Packers though, I guess. Yeah, the Rams is like that's one of the teams. Like I just looked at their record. I just realized they're 3-6. That's the team that does not. They don't. Their record doesn't really say who they are. You know what I'm saying? They don't look like a 3-6 team at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching those games. I mean, that's actually surprising. I didn't know they were 3-6. Yeah.
Me neither. Like I was like, wait a second, fucking 3-6.
Wow.
Like,
that's
interesting. They play not. To be honest, they play like a 6-3 team.
Yeah.
Anything like I like the way they play. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna go far. Wild card or whatever you call it, whatever. They're gonna be one of those teams that at the end they're gonna be one of those like, oh shit.
I think they turned it around.
You're like, oh shit, the Rams. Like that's what's gonna happen. Packers got lucky. I don't know, bro. They're definitely gonna. I don't know who they got next.
Yeah, I don't know either. But that is interesting to think about, though. I didn't. Number one, I didn't see the Packers winning. I would have probably guessed the same score, same result as you did. So 21-3. But then again, Matthew Stafford got hurt, so yeah. I understand. This is the importance of the quarterback in today's NFL. You gotta be able to score, or else.
They said at the beginning of the game that Matthew Stafford is inactive. I was like, oh shit, Packers might got something. Yeah. Still can't believe this shit.
Yeah. It's strange because a year ago, this particular quarterback we were thinking was going to be the MVP of the NFL because of the numbers he was putting up. We would always say, "Hey, they wrote me off, but I ain't right back." But I think he's starting to write back a little bit now in Geno Smith.
Shit, yeah, him. I was like, who you talking about? Yeah,
it's been a little interesting these past couple of weeks. It's been a little rough. I had the Ravens winning this game against the Seahawks. I just thought Lamar, again, is playing out of his mind. Even if he isn't putting up the numbers, right? Like looking at the game and seeing his decision-making, he's playing his best football this year that I've seen since he's been in the NFL. And again, numbers aren't necessarily crazy, but it's just how he's protecting the football, his decision-making, and playing within the scheme. And I think again that this goes to coaching. This goes to knowing exactly what your identity is. Like the Ravens know who they are. They're going to run on the ground a ton. They're going to do some dump offs. They'll get some stuff worked in, but they know who they are. And not to say that Seahawks don't, but I mean, for the actual final score to be 37-3 Ravens, when I thought it was going to be 28-24, something's missing on the Seahawks side, like missing badly, because 37-3. I mean, that is if that is not a statement win, I don't know what is for the Ravens, man. And look, like I said, Lamar, he had 187 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but exactly. That's my point, right? 37.
Never mind. Just continue.
37 points, no touchdowns for him, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's doing, and that's why I love Lamar, right? Lamar, he's you know what I'm saying? He's an athlete. He's a football player, but he's one of the more selfless players out there in the NFL. He does not care about stuff. He wants a trophy, man. He wants a ring. He wants to win, and I can respect the hell out of him for wanting that, because I know there are going to be other quarterbacks out there or even receivers out there that would be crying even if that score was like that, because they didn't get those numbers, he does not care. He just wants to win, and I respect that. Geno Smith, 157 yards, no touchdowns, a pick, and a 49.3 passer rating. Just not doing good at all.
Bro, hold on, wait,
Yeah.
bro, wait. There's a lot to unpack right now because hold on, wait. This motherfucker, oh god. So Lamar Jackson and Geno Smith both had similar yards, yet the fucking, oh my god, no, they're going to the Super Bowl, bro. They're going to
I
Super
mean, look, I would not be surprised if they do for the AFC Val. They have shown that they right now are the strongest team consistently.
Bro, that's like, oh my god, that's like Lamar Jackson not throwing for any yards, that's like him not having any passing yards, but they still win the game 28-0 or something.
Look, we always know about the Ravens defense, right? They intercept passes, they take it back for touchdowns, they're stifling. And that's what Geno Smith saw here. The Gus Bus had, so listen to these stats, and this I thought was a little.
I can't.
Gus Bus had 5 carries for 52 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Wait. Huh?
Sorry, not carries, receptions. He had 5 receptions, 52 yards, 2 tutties. He's a running back.
That's what. Huh? Wait. All right, go. Keep going.
So this is what I'm talking about, right? Like they know how to win, right? Like I think winning is a skill in the NFL, and the Ravens just know how to win. I wouldn't have been surprised if Justin Tucker had two receiving touchdowns this game, because it doesn't matter, anybody can get it. They find a way to win. They got people on their team that know how to win. And look, going forward here for Seattle, I hope they lose this upcoming week because the Commanders got them. It's going to be 425 game. So officially the game of the week. I can't wait to watch it. It's always tough. with the.
Minnesota's going to get nervous.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not even nervous because I'm not expecting much from this season for us. It would be great to win. If we lose, whatever, I expect it.
But it seems like you guys found your guy.
We did. Look, hey, regardless how he plays, I'm confident to say that we found our guy. I know he's going to make great plays. He'll make mistakes, as all quarterbacks do, but he'll make more great plays than he does mistakes, and I'm confident in that. Yeah, and going forward, Ravens, as you just said, I see them as the favorite to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I just can't. I keep cutting you off because I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody in the NFL right now. We thought it was the 49ers, but there's nobody in the NFL right now doing shit like that. Like, they're looking like the 2000 Ravens, bro, the way the scores are.
They are. They absolutely are.
Some Ray Lewis is embodied in somebody right now. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed is somewhere inside of somebody. Pause. Thought about the way I said that.
That's a huge pause.
Yeah, the Ravens is looking like the old Ravens, and everybody likes the old Ravens, even if you're a Steelers fan. Everybody likes the old Ravens.
Everybody loves the old Ravens. So,
shit.
Yeah, it should be a great finish to the season, man. What you got?
Oh, my next game. Oh my God. My next game. I just remember what I'm looking at. All my games have been so exciting. Oh my God. My next game is Bucks versus Texans. You don't know. Okay.
Tell me what CJ Stroud did, because that's what I want to hear about.
Hold on, wait. My predict score was 14-28 Texans, because I hate the Bucks with all my heart. The score was 37-39 Texans. Oh my God. I'm trying to say how to start it. I guess I know how I'm going to start it. All right. Fucking CJ Stroud. This guy, rookie, second overall pick. I wish we had him. I wanted him or Anthony Richardson for the Panthers. I'm just warming all this up so I can see. You know what I'm saying? So, this guy, He makes great decisions. Great guy. Okay, fuck it. This guy threw for 470 yards. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Hold on, listen.
107 yards?
He threw for 470 yards, 5 touchdowns. Listen. 5 touchdowns, five different receivers. He broke a record. He broke a rookie single pass touchdown record. And okay, now there's the other thing too. So me, I'm thinking in my head, he broke a record. How in the fuck is Baker Mayfield 2 points?
Yeah.
How did he do? He had 265 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rashard White had 73 yards. Mike Evans had 87 yards. So pretty much what happened was, it was at the goal line. Whoever was the running back, he just gave it in. It was a touchdown. That's pretty much what happened. Okay, yeah, fuck all that. Okay, C.J. Stroud. This guy is I don't know what's going on. The Bucs defense was very non-existent. Their weakness, obviously, is the DBs and the corners. Because I don't know who these receivers are. I don't know what happened. Okay, Noah Brown, he got 153 yards, 6 receptions. And then in my head, I'm like, have I heard of him? Who is this?
These are video game numbers.
I don't know who this is. Like, I wish I should have. I knew I should have done it. I didn't do it. I should have kept the stats of all the people who made touchdowns, what their stats were. But yeah, he was the main dude though. That was his main guy he kept throwing to. Noah Brown, 153 yards. He also loves his tight end. I forgot his name. He loves that guy. So like he's slowly, damn man, faster than Bryce Young, but he's slowly he's like, oh, okay, like he's getting the chemistry and all that stuff together with his team. Baker Mayfield's performance, it wasn't bad though. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad. It was just overshadowed by C.J. Stroud's performance, immaculate performance. You know what I'm saying?
That's incredible.
That shit was crazy. Like, to be honest, I think the last time I seen some crazy yards was like this. I saw it on Facebook. Shout out to a G, bruh. He said, I think he showed a clip of the Steelers. The Steelers, he had like, I think Ben Roethlisberger had like 500-something yards. It was something crazy like that.
Yeah, Big Ben used to throw some video game numbers in his day.
That was the last time. Oh, speaking of video games, this is so off subject. It has nothing to do with this. Bro, I played somebody against the Patriots. This dude threw for 800 yards on me. Oh, listen. I was the Panthers and he lost, though. He lost. He almost threw for 1,000 yards and he lost.
That's impossible.
All he did was pass. He was Brady. I was like, bet. All right. Cover 4 and 3.
He was 98 for 123.
Bruh. I was like.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But that's pretty much what C.J. Stroud was doing. He was playing video game numbers. 4-4 Texans. Yeah, bro. They're on a hot streak, bro. They just got to keep doing what they're doing. Like, don't change nothing at all.
Right.
Please. C.J. Stroud's a freak. And Baker Mayfield, the Bucs, like I said, they did good. You know, they literally were just 2 points, shy, but like they played a good game. Be honest, they just gotta get that DP situation because they shot through the people I'd never heard of and they were cooking. Like, so I think the weakness is probably their DBs. Probably, I don't know. Whoever's playing the Bucs next need to look at the cornerbacks, but because they played horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Baker Mayfield. Like I said, Baker Mayfield, he's okay. So, he'll be all right. Like I said, they're an okay team. They're not great. The Bucs. Yeah, so Texans all the way. I think. Yeah, they did good this game.
Interesting.
I never thought I would say that ever. Actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would never in my life thought I would say that. Okay, the Texans played a good game today, and I think they're hopeful of probably going to the playoffs the way they keep playing. That doesn't even sound right that I just said that, but yeah.
Well, I mean, Deshaun Watson was really good there, and he put together some really great games for the
Sure
Texans
was.
there.
Damn, I hate this next game. Yeah.
There was another quarterback who had some great games when he was there, not there, Texans, but there in his former team, and that was the Cardinals. Josh Dobbs did really well there. He's no longer there now, since it looks like Kyler Murray's going to be coming back, but Kyler Murray wasn't playing this game. In this game, we had a rookie quarterback, Clayton Tune. And
okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
Get it, too. He threw to the tune of 58 yards. No touchdowns. No picks. 20.8 passer rating.
That's an E. You know what I mean? That's an F.
Woo. Look,
dang,
I think
hold on.
Saying,
okay, fuck the passer rating. What's the yards again? You said 54 yards?
58.
58 yards.
58 yards. No touchdowns, 2 picks with a 20.8 passer rating.
So what are you doing?
It was terrible. I didn't even watch it. I couldn't watch the game. Couldn't finish watching it. I thought, my predictor score was 17-14. I thought that the Browns were still going to win. I thought it was going to be close because we knew how close the Cardinals were. But this is, again, as I always say, the quarterback position is the most important position in sports. You see it right here. Clayton Tune is not him, unfortunately. But fortunately for the Cardinals, Kyler Murray is going to get the start this upcoming week. We already know Browns' defense is legit. Got a number 1 defense in the league right now. Cardinals can fight, but need quarterback, right? You can't really fight without one. Deshaun Watson had a pretty good game. 219 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, no picks, and a 107.5 passer rating. So the final score too was 27-0. As though it was just, the Cardinals just shouldn't have showed up. It was their worst game this year by far, and oh, by the way, it was the first game without Josh Dobbs. So go figure. That's exactly why the quarterback position is the most important position in sports. So this will probably be the last time we even see, hear, or acknowledge Clayton Tune as an NFL quarterback. And I'm not crapping on him, right? He's a human being. He made it to the NFL. It's very hard to do so. But my God, man, 58 passing yards.
Crapping on him, bro.
Look, I've seen punters get more yards on a fake punt.
Exactly, 54 yards. Okay,
that's tough.
If you just say those yards and don't say the position, I'm thinking you're talking about a running back. Running back, that's okay.
Or like a fullback or something, like a fullback getting some goal line runs. It's a quarterback. 50,
that nigga just threw screens. Like what? He just threw screens and in and outs. Like he didn't do no type of shit. He just threw out of bounds.
A 20.8 passer rating.
He just chucked it to the running back. He didn't do nothing.
He chucked it to the running back, and any other person who was there didn't even get a chance to sniff the ball. And then look, again, let's not forget, this is the Browns defense. They got the best defense in the NFL right now. So, I get it. But jeez, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, there's got to be a typo. They got to be forgetting a 1 in front of that 58. But no. So personally, going forward, I think Cardinals should still be in tank mode. I don't think they are because they're bringing Kyler back in. And my fear, as I think I said before, is that Kyler is going to be in his own head. He's going, and I don't mean KOD, I'm not KOD, but COD with Call of Duty. Yeah. I think he's going to look. ACL injuries are tough, especially for a quarterback who relies on his legs. RG3, what happened there? I don't know how this game is going to go. I hope they don't rely on the passing too much this game for him, just so he can get back into the groove of things. Which, if they're smart, they'll do that. Deshaun Watson is looking more and more like Deshaun Watson of old, which is great.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I mean, this is the Cardinals, so I'm not gonna stand up here and say yeah he's back, but if he continues to play like this, they will be a problem to deal with in the AFC, especially if they have that great defense that they have. So, what a game! What a game that was. So, who you got?
Damn, I'm mad that you said what do I got?
I
don't want to go.
Got to do it.
The next game we have is the Colts and the Panthers.
Oh boy! Right. Man. So what happened?
Oh man! So the predicted score was 7-21, and the score was 27-13 Colts. God damn it! I'm sorry. All right, so so the score. Okay, first of all, I'm trying to think how can I go about this without sounding Bryce Young's performance. This idiot threw for 173 yards. Stupid ass got a touchdown, and his dumb ass got 3 picks. 2 of those damn picks, pardon my French, 2 of those damn picks were pick sixes. So basically, if it wasn't for those picks, it would have been a tie game for most of the game. Because, like, if you looked at the game, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. If you looked at the game, bro, Minshew, he just did enough to win. Like, you know what I mean, to get the W. But Bryce Young had more yards. Bryce Young had 173. Minshew had 127. So he just did enough to. Oh yeah, and he got a touchdown. So he just did enough to win. But yeah, if it wasn't for those picks, it would have been a really much more closer game. And yeah, man. The Panthers' offensive line, of course, is struggling. I think he was probably pressured. It had to be, I think, 20 times. In my opinion, it was like he was running as soon. I swear to God, as soon as he put the ball in shotgun, as soon as he said hike, as soon as he set his feet, he's running for his life. He can't even get it set. I was like, damn, bro, they don't give him no time, bro. They don't give him no time, man. Yeah, I think that's our main struggle. With the stupid decisions we made, in the draft and everything. I think this year we put all of our money into like just offensive line, and also receivers. I think that would really help Bryce Young's dumbass. Yeah. And for the Colts, like I said, Minshew's performance was decent, but the defense is what kind of, got the W really. Yeah. 5, I think, if all together, like I said, 3 turnovers. Actually, no. I think it was 4 turnovers because I think somebody got a fumble sack, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, I think it was 4 turnovers overall. So, the defense did pretty good. Panthers got to step it up. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. I hate us right now. I wish I wasn't a Panthers fan. I can't take this shit no more. Sorry, Jake. But gotta do better. Coach looking decent.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson, he's out for the whole season, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to deal with Minshew the whole. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully the Colts are, continue to do okay. I don't know. I don't really believe in Minshew like that to take him really far. And the Panthers, I don't know what we're gonna do. We suck.
It's okay. Everybody has one of those years. It happens.
Yeah, we had 2 years or 3 shitty years, in my opinion.
It happens. It's tough to win in the league, man. I mean, look at the Giants right now, right? I mean, Giants are down to Danny DeVito at quarterback. They're down. I love saying that. They have, Saquon is still there. Danny Jones, he has that contract now, but he also has a torn ACL. And the Raiders were not playing with him at all. So as you guys know, Josh McDaniels was fired, as well as the GM, and in comes Antonio Pierce, former Commander, as well as a former Giant. And he took a fat dump on the Giants.
Right, I just remember that.
I thought that the Giants would probably put up a fight. I thought it was going to be 20-17, but I still thought the Raiders were going to win.
Yeah.
It was 30-6.
Damn, Jeff.
30-6.
Damn,
it was
Jack.
awful. Now, personally, I was glad to see it because they are a division rival, and we hate the Giants here. But with the Raiders, they're starting to play inspired football. I hope that Antonio Pierce is the coach going forward, not just for this season, but for next season, that he gets to pick some players in the draft. Like, I want to be a Raider, honestly. The way they play, the band of misfits that are they're just playing hard football. They're playing for their coach. They have a new identity. It ain't the Patriots way, because Tom Brady was the Patriots way. We see that now. But it's fun to watch. The Raiders are fun to watch, and I'm going to be watching this upcoming week to see who they're playing against, and I'm going to be rooting for the Raiders. I'm a Raiders fan now that Antonio Pierce is running that organization. Similar to Rich Bisaccia, they have that there's this organic feel there. It just feels like they found their head coach, win or lose, right? There's a different feel, and I hope that they don't go searching for some wonderkin coach. Like I hear Jim Harbaugh is coming up in certain discussions. I know he's at Michigan now, but will he come back and will he coach the Raiders? Don't do that. Don't mess up something that you are building right now, especially if the players are loving it. Do not mess that up. Do not. So going forward, I don't think McDaniels is going to have another coaching gig in the NFL. I think he's done. He failed with the Broncos, went back to the Patriots, went to the Colts for like a cup of coffee, went back to the Patriots, and then went to the Raiders, and it did not go well at all. Giants, I don't care what happens to them, but honestly, I think that they may have to start looking in the draft or in free agency for another quarterback. I don't think that Dan Jones is that kind of guy. Not that he can't play the position, but there's just something missing. Maybe if they get a better offensive line and he has some time, he could be better. I think any quarterback.
He's Daniel Jones, in my opinion, he's a slightly shittier Eli Manning.
That's pretty good, and I think without
he has his number.
He did. The only difference is that he beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. That's literally
that, and he's slightly better. Because Daniel Jones sucks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Daniel Jones sucks. Eli Manning is he's bright.
He's flirting with the stock. He's flirting with the stock.
But yeah, Eli Manning's the only guy in history that can say he beat the Patriots twice.
Yeah.
In their prime, actually. Because they were at their top.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Both. What you got? Oh, yeah. All right, so next we got Bills versus Bengals. My predicted score was 31-35 Bengals. Score was 18-24. I had a feeling the Bengals were going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow looking like his old self, bro. He looks confident, throwing in the pocket. He runs when he needs to, throws on the run. Saw him do a backflip once and backflip while he threw it. You know what I'm saying? Telling the truth, I'm not even lying. I'll show you the clip.
Uh-huh.
And also, the receivers is cooking. T. Higgins. Every time when his name is called, he be making plays, man. He got, 8 receptions, 110 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's doing good. Joe Mixon was cooking, 37 yards, 1 TD, 14 carries. You know what I'm saying? He did good. There's a good performance by the Bengals, but also the Bills actually cooked too, though. Like for real, Josh Allen, he had a good game. Like win or lose, he had a good game. Like if I was a coach, I wouldn't even be mad at him. Actually,
Wow.
I wouldn't be mad. He had a good game. He had one rush touchdown, one passing touchdown, and he got a pick. That's probably that was probably the game changer. I think he got a pick. He got a pick in the second quarter. I think that's kind of probably what kind of changed momentum really, because it was an even game. It was a good game.
Right.
But the pick in the second quarter kind of changed that momentum, bro. Overall, I didn't even say Joe Burrow's stats, but I'm gonna say Josh Allen's stats. Josh Allen, he got 258 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and then he got a rushing touchdown. Overall, he got 44 rushing yards, 8 carries. Stephon Diggs had 86 yards, 6 receptions, a touchdown. Both teams played good, bro. Both teams played pretty good. Like I said, Josh Allen did good. I think what his like weakness or Achilles, whatever it is he just likes to take chances and throw picks. That's why he got so many picks. Like that's the thing. Like if he just stops doing that, I think he'll be pretty decent actually. Like then people will stop. They'll probably that black cloud would probably get off of him after he just fix that pick thing. If he could just stop doing that. That's what's missing. That's what it is. I figured it out right now as I'm talking. Yep, it's the picks. Stop throwing picks, bro. He'll be good. You got everything else, bro. You got everything else.
Sure. I think you're absolutely right. I think as long as you don't throw any picks, you end up winning more games than you lose, right? Don't turn the ball over. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
That's literally a key to win. Just do not. Man. Please protect the ball. Don't play hero ball. We know you got a rocket arm, but you don't need to show it off every single play. And that's something that I know was being preached to Dak Prescott throughout his career. Because he's been a guy who's been known to throw picks in the worst situations.
He loves that. That's his favorite thing.
It is. But you cannot blame this loss on him against the Eagles. Number one, the Eagles are a great team. No, you can't. He had 374 yards, 3 tutties, no picks, and a 115.2 passer rating. He balled the hell out this game. And I hate the Cowboys, but I'll give credit to them. Dak balled out this game. This loss was not on them. My predicted score is 38-35 Cowboys. Final score is 28-23 Eagles. There were a couple plays in there that were a little suspect. But I think overall you don't ever want to put the game in the ref's hands or blame the ref for you guys losing the game. You got to just do enough to win, period. And if you don't, you don't. Eagles, again, they play well. They know who they are, similar to the Ravens, right? I could smell an Eagles-Ravens Super Bowl, Battle of the Birds.
God damn, I did not think about that.
Just because they're like out of all the teams in the NFL, they know who they are and they're not trying to be anything else. That's
the best team in the NFC, bro. The Eagles. Yep. I didn't even think about that, bro.
Yep. So, I mean, look, Jalen Hurts, 270 yards, 2 tutties, no picks, 107.2 passer rating. So both of these guys played their butts off, man. Going forward, as I said, they're going to meet it for a third time later on this season to get into the playoffs. And that's going to be an incredible game to watch.
That's going to be a crazy game. That's going to be the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl.
Yep. I think so. And look, I think Cowboys are a solid team. But we see this.
Something's missing. It's something always missing with the Cowboys.
We see it every time. We see it every single year. Every single year. Oh man, Cowboys are playing well. Oh man, they're gonna get to the playoffs. And then as soon as they do, they just lay an egg.
See, when they have a like this game, when they have a good game, right? I'm thinking about the fans. Then they get happy and shit. Yep. Then something happens in the organization of the Cowboys. Like for some reason, when it gets to around the playoff time, something happens. Like I don't know, like they get too greedy or something. They just overthrow people. Picks happen. Stupid shit happens. Fumbles. All this shit. It's like crazy shit always happens. There's always something that happens with the Cowboys.
It's always happening. Which is why I can't sit up here and bet that they'll get all the way to the Super Bowl. I
don't see that. Like, even with this win, it's still something missing. I don't even got to look at the game. Like, something missing.
Yep, there's something missing, and I think it'll continue to miss for as long as I'm alive, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I do not mind that at all.
Yeah, I don't care about them. Everybody hates the Cowboys.
Yeah, you got more games.
Oh, yeah, I got one more.
Let's get it.
Yeah, this crazy ass game. I didn't even write. There's nothing to really. Man, I did not write no notes. There's no point because this game was crazy. Chargers versus Jets. So my prediction was this is the closest score I think I got actually. This is the closest score. Because remember last week I had a close ass score. I was almost there.
Yeah.
This is the other close ass score. Okay, so my predicted score was 28-14. The score was 27-6. Dang. Okay. Who should I talk about first?
Why don't you talk about how terrible Zach Wilson is?
I wanted to do that first, but it's like, well, I want to tell you about Herbert first. Didn't warm up to the Wilson. Wilson, this motherfucker threw for 263 yards, bro. 263 yards. And just to let you know, the 6 points, it didn't come from a touchdown. That's even sadder.
2 field goals.
Yes. So basically, throughout the whole damn game, I was looking at this. I can't believe I was actually this shit again. Throughout the whole game, Zach Wilson. See, the thing about Zach Wilson is like he'll drive you all the way up to the field, but he won't get to the damn touchdown, and you have to kick a field goal. That's what he kept doing the whole damn time. Chargers scores. Their scores didn't happen until like I think 2 touchdowns were in the first quarter, and then 10 points were in the fourth quarter, and then they made a field goal in the second quarter. So like they just made 2 touchdowns, and these 2 touchdowns were like I said, first quarter, fourth quarter. So they didn't really do much. They just made a couple touchdowns, and the whole time it was just a defensive game, bro. Like Justin Herbert just got 136 yards. Like their thing was they were just running the ball. Like Austin Eckler had 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keenan Allen had 77 yards, 8 receptions. They did just enough to win. Zach Wilson was throwing for his fucking life, and he wasn't going nowhere. Just imagine if because he drove the field like I want to say 3-4 times. So if he turned those damn field goals into touchdowns, it would have been a closer game. Like after those 2 touchdowns, he could have made 2 more touchdowns, but those other 2, instead of making a field goal, they went for it and they lost. That's pretty much what happened. Jets suck. I thought they were going to be good this year, but they're showing me otherwise because they don't even got a damn quarterback that can throw to a damn field goal, which is crazy. They can't even throw to the damn. I don't know, it's crazy. They can't throw touchdowns. They can drive you up the field though. It's kind of crazy to think. Let's see here. The Chargers. I guess they looking good. There's a weird win that happened because like I said, they didn't really do much. It was like they just, I don't know, it's like they sped through it or something. They didn't really do much. It was like they took a test. It was like before they took a test, they finished. Okay, like imagine you taking a test, you finish half of the questions first, and then it's like, all right, start. And then you only got 10 questions left. It's kind of like what they did. They didn't really do a lot. Like it's kind of weird. Like those touchdowns were really easy too. I don't even think it was like it wasn't. They didn't really do it. Like I don't think Justin Herbert after the game. I don't think the whole Chargers team was tired. Like, I don't know. Like they could have like played another game. Like, I don't know. It was a easy win in my opinion. I think. Zach Wilson and the Jets. They need to fix the quarterback problem. Just like what you said in all the other games. The quarterback, bro. They just need to fix. They need to fix the quarterback because they got everything else. If I'm not mistaken, bro, they got a good running back. They got good defense. They got good receivers, bro. They need that quarterback problem. I saw Aaron Rodgers not on a cane walking.
He
fucked
look.
up his Achilles and he's just
No,
walking.
he's walking now. He's out there throwing, warming up. Look,
Your Achilles, that's the main, if I'm not mistaken, that's the main thing you use to fucking walk. And he ripped it.
it's one of the biggest tendons in your body, if not the biggest
and
in your body.
He tore it. He tore it. And he's now walking with no cane.
That's wild. It's the ayahuasca, man. I'm telling you. Got to get on that. Got to get on that ayahuasca.
Please keep the Jets. Please keep the Jets in your prayers. And, hopefully Aaron Rodgers stays with the Jets because the Jets need something. They need something.
I think he will. I think he will. And there are so many teams in the NFL right now that are just missing one piece that'll get them over the hump.
I swear to God, they just missing. And then the thing about some of these teams is, like the Bills, they literally have everything. They got the quarterback, but the quarterback's doing stupid shit. That's all it is. And the thing about he just got to fix one thing. Just stop throwing those damn picks, bro. Just make slightly better decisions, yo. Yep. And they will go far as hell. Yep. And then the damn Redskins, you founded. Kind of mad. And it's crazy because he's been there forever. Because I remember that name.
Sam Howell, he's been there. This will be his second year.
Yeah, because I remember that name. He's been there.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
And then the Patriots, they got a quarterback. It's an everything problem. But, quarterback is part of the problem. Mm-hmm. Same thing for the stupid, dumb-ass, idiot Panthers. It's an everything problem. I'm trying to think who else has a quarterback problem. I want to say the Falcons, but I don't know.
Yeah, they do. They do. Oh, okay. I don't think Taylor is going to be your starter going forward. Desmond Howard. Desmond Ridder is not either.
Yeah.
So, but
he was. And the thing about him, he was okay the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Something happened. I don't know.
Quarterbacks don't grow on trees, so you got to get lucky, and you gotta hope that the quarterback that you're getting fits your scheme. So, to all of those fans out there who are watching, and you're sitting up here wondering, what would happen. It's it should be pretty interesting to see what happens going forward. I think it should be pretty interesting seeing what happens going forward. So, make sure you like, subscribe, and you hit that notification bell, guys. Make sure you continue to tune in. Make sure you follow us, be with us, stay with us. This has been great so far. It's been an interesting season. It's been a wonderful season, actually. So make sure you guys continue to watch. Make sure you guys continue to be a part of it. And we will follow up on the reactions or the reactions and the recap for week 11. It should be crazy. Mm-hmm. Take care, guys. We're out of here. Peace.